everybody? Welcome to the Tighten Up, Tighten Edge Network. You're here with Titan Weiss. I'll be your host this evening, along with my guest here, Mario Houston.
About this though, we gonna talk about the elephant that's in the room, man. What's up with this coaching positions, man? That's going on, man, within the organization, man. What's up with
Got
that?
Bowen back, and on that defensive move, I kind of questioned a little bit, we all did as far as what was going on. Rabel kind of threw dude under the bus, right? He was like, well, Bowen did lead the team in meetings. He did lead the negotiations. He made the adjustments. I mean, Rabes probably had his 2 cents on it because he had to have his 2 cents in on everything. This is one of those hires, well, since Bowen did this, I kind of threw him under the bus. We should just kind of promote Cat, right? That's what I think he kind of did. So now we can say, the season starts, we don't have an excuse as far as what the defensive coordinator is doing because now we have one, a said-so one, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
Yeah.
well, why don't you ask Bowen because he is the defensive coordinator now, you know what I mean? So now he can fire some is what I'm saying in all reality, but what you think about that hire with Bowen?
Okay, let me just say this. Off the rip. At a job, I mean, there's anybody. Whenever you're working at a job, they normally judge you by your performance. They normally judge you on attendance or whatever to that nature.
Right.
And a lot of people normally get a raise, they get a promotion just by your performance. Since when has somebody that done did so bad to where that they get promoted to another position? I mean, I have never in my whole entire lifetime that I have ever seen that somebody who does a terrible job gets a promotion. I mean, I don't know if Vrabel is, how can I put it, man? It just seems like to me that, man, he is just his homeboy a job. Because from my understanding, that him and Bowen are like the best of buddies. So he feel like that, well, just like what you said, Wiz, I did throw him up on the bus like that. And I don't really want to admit that I was really the one calling the plays. Well, I'm going to go on and give him I'm gonna give him a straight promotion and go and put a job title to what he's been doing. That I just do not get. Like I said, I ain't never seen nothing like this, man. This has got to be the worst. It has to be the worst decision I've seen Vrabel ever do.
Yes.
Is give his homeboy a promotion from what he done did.
Well, dude kind of been here 20 years. We might get him at a discount because we need to sign some people. Now we got somebody to blame. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. I have to be speaking for everybody that was on Twitter, that was on Flick Chat, man. This is horrible. Not get any worse than this. Since we know, Vrabel, you ain't no real friend, man, because you gonna let your homeboy you gonna do your homeboy like that? You just gonna do him like that, man.
Anthony Midget was kind of overlooked on this. Maybe Vrabel wants to see more from him, because he did work with him down at the Texans organization. He would have been the alternate back down to a third. Just keep his position there. Honestly, looking forward to Steve Spagnuolo from the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? Former defensive coach as well. I mean, he was up there with the Giants. Didn't have the best of seasons with them. Anything just outside of this organization or kind of a hearsay buddy coaching tree would have been a little bit more optimistic, you could kind of say. I think that's what we all were envisioning. I understand and need. We really try or make that attempt to interview more candidates. How do you feel about Todd Downing? I believe is coming in from the Raiders. Do you know anything more about him?
I mean, other than him being the offensive coordinator for the Raiders, I think Jack Del Rio was the head coach. First year they took off, they was like 5th or 6th in offense. And then I think the following year they fell off, but they tried to sugarcoat saying that he had a lot of injuries and Derek Carr was coming off a major injury and he kind of regressed from what I done read and what everybody else probably really all I really know about Todd Downing. Question marks on him. I don't have no question marks on Sean Bowen. We've seen his work. But I was hoping for somebody from the outside as well on that hire. It's frustrating. I don't know if they trying to make us look like the New England Patriots of the South.
Yeah.
Overall, man, it just I don't like it. I mean, I mean, you can't be another organization. Trying to carbon copy another organization and you really don't really have on doing certain things, man. Ain't no use to doing it, man. I don't like that hiring from within. I mean, we struck lightning in the bottle once. Hopefully we can do it again.
Yeah, so with Todd Downing, I was thinking along the lines of Vrabel had kind of gone maybe the safe route here. He's coming up from the tight ends coach, right? Yeah, right. So he's had some time with candidates like Jeffrey Swaim, who we picked up in the offseason. Are we going to keep him? We're not too sure just yet. You know, March 17th coming up with the draft. He's had some time with the tight end receivers and the line a little bit, trying to see these gaps that we needed to fill with, because we didn't have the production as far as we needed with the tight ends. We had Ferkser back there time and time again, but his production really wasn't above what we kind of expected, because we had a lot of people helping the line. Some Brio stepping right there, you know, for injured Taylor Dewan for a few weeks there, and he was sketch at that left side there. And and we have Pruitt, which we didn't get much production from Pruitt. You know, I was kind of hoping we'd see him a little bit more. Makes me question the direction that we want with Pruitt. I think we gave him only a year deal. We lose Jonnu Smith. Are we going to pay Ferkser to step up in that bigger role? Because he doesn't produce like Jonnu Smith. He runs maybe 3 or 4 seconds faster than Ferkser, you know, or Swaim, or Pruitt, you know.
He's more athletic.
Yeah,
he's a little bit more of an athletic tight end than the other.
Exactly, and he really goes up and gets the ball. He does a lot of red zone work with Tannehill in the off-season league. It was kind of a safe route.
Maybe so. It could be the safe route. Like I say, I'm trying to look at it as more of a positive thing, but it is so hard for just to sit here and try to be positive about something that you already done seen and seen the work that they put out. It's kind of hard to be positive about it, man. I'm trying my best not to be so negative.
Just got the news. I was actually on my way home and I was like, what happened? I really am trying to be optimistic about it's going to be on this offense, because I already know what to expect from our defense. We were bottom of the barrel already, you know. Some have us at 29, should be 33, you know, in some of them games. Some of them games, it kind of reminds us of the early Titan days, you know, where it was like, what are we doing out there, guys? You know, we look like a dang high school Yaffle team. No structure. It was like, who's got who over there?
I would think that Mike Vrabel will listen to his players. If the players are even saying that they have a problem with communication, I mean, that goes to tell you that whatever that y'all doing is not working. We had for the longest, I'm going to say, since Jeff Fisher, we've been having to go through terrible hires as head coaches, man. Like, we've been having to go through so much after Jeff Fisher. Time you look up, we getting the butt in on something. On Titan Upload, like I said, big ups to Titan Upload, man. When I watched this show on Friday night, man, he tried. I could see it in his face, man. Like, he's trying to see an out for it, but man, ain't no way, man.
Yeah,
it's hard.
Exactly.
It's hard.
Arthur Smith going to Atlanta. Did you see he picked up Dean Pease over there?
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
That just goes to show, man. It's something what Vrabel's doing, man. Dean Pease came the first time. He took him out of retirement. You would think, like, okay, he's going to be the first person I call up on the phone. Like, hey, man, you can tell, you see us playing on Sundays, man. You see how our defense looking, man. I can't do this. I need you back.
Yeah.
Please come back. Dean Pease, please come back. I'm begging you, please come back. But Dean Pease was like, man, no, I'm going to go over here. So it got to be something what Vrabel is doing wrong. Is it because I've been hearing rumors. I don't know how true it is. But I've been hearing rumors that Vrabel been, come off as a prick. Now I don't know how true that is, but it may be. It may be true, because he do have that whole persona.
Yeah.
And being that type of macho guy that he's not gonna take a whole lot of stuff from anybody.
Yeah.
And he he kind of strong, kind of hard headed. It just don't add up, man. For somebody that you care about and like, decide to go with Arthur Smith, hey man, something's gonna add up, man.
Would you grade this scale with Shane Bowen being our current defensive coordinator? And do you think Vrabel will have anything to say going into it?
Season, in my book, in my eyes, is gonna be a make or break season for Vrabel. Now, you can't throw nobody else up on the bus. Gave him the keys to the defense. Like I said, I grade this as a fat out F. I'm gonna go all the way up to the top. John Robinson. Some of this is some of his fault as well, because he's allowing Vrabel to do this, knowing that what he done seen already. Is going to have a splash off season this off season. He is going to have to draft the right players, key players, and he's going to have to somehow or another sign key free agents to come and help out on this defensive side. Stevie Wonder could see it. We don't have no pass rushers, man. And you're going to have to win games when you're going to have pass rushers.
Vrabel is going to be on the hot seat next year, I believe. I'm actually going to go one up on you on this one. I think this is time for Amy Adams to kind of get involved with what's going on with this team. What am I seeing? Where are we going? What happened to this lock the gate mentality? Because our defense looks like we're going to flood the gate, you know? And where is the gate, you know? Vrabel philosophy of players playing, coaches coach, and general manager to do their job. I'm not saying she has to go in full Jerry Jones or big ol' Al Davis there. I mean, there's a lot of Raider fans still not happy with Al Davis to this day, you know? So it's going to have to be one of those little things where we kind of get involved a little bit and say, hey, something's going on. There's a little riff in this. What do we go from here? What do we need to do, you know? So she needs to have a little bit more involvement, I think. We told everybody the meeting was at 5 o'clock up here. And Tank, why are you acting scared over there? He has not moved. And we're the only ones that showed up to the Titans meeting. You won't find any Titans fans here.